Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are here in the Mig-29. Now the Mig-29, we've talked about it in several videos. It is an amazing aircraft with a bad reputation of being shot down. But most of that has been due to, inexperienced crews of that nature. The Mig-29 is actually a very decent aircraft. Extremely good in a dogfight and pretty capable in BVR fight with the R-77s, which is what we're carrying on the wing there. And alright, we have an F-16 off in front of us, which we're going to be BVR fighting today. We're going to try to give him a hard time. I can see the signal strength of the radar on the RWR. The Russian RWR does display that, which can obviously be very helpful in identifying how far your bandit is. Unfortunately, the F-16 is going to have the high ground against the Mig-29, which means I need to get a missile out on him and drag him down to the deck, to the mountains. And I got to try to ruin his situational awareness, which again is really how a lot of Russian aircraft fight. The Sukhois, they love using their electro-optical systems and, getting down low and using their data link and, their long-range Fox 2s. It's all about being sneaky when it comes to the Russian aircraft. Okay, 092 for 90. So we are approaching the range at which I should be able to see him on radar. They're scanning a little low here. Still not really seeing him. Oh, there he is. I'll put him in a TWS lock here. And we'll patiently await launch authorization, but I think the odds are in his favor. He will probably fire the AMRAAM at me before I can get in a good range to fire my R-77. Okay, so I see on my radar and the launch authorization that he is diving. So that tells me he's already launched at me. Okay, there's the R-77s. Go ahead and just lock them up. Fire one with launch authorization override, and we're going to defend. Okay, so just due to the nature of the AMRAAM and how close I have to get to fire the R-77 at him, my maneuver here is a last-ditch maneuver. You see that? I'm diving straight to the ground. It's the fastest way into denser air. And you heard the RWR notification there. We have a missile out. And it's still tracking, but we are going cold. And we might be good. Okay, but the good news is we did fire a missile at him and we did force him to defend. So I need to keep hitting him with missiles as I try to close in so that I can keep him down. I don't want him to go super high altitude and rain AMRAAMs down on my head. This is the idea anyway. There we go. Got him again on TWS. And Fox 3. Okay, so now he has to worry about that. Oh, he's got one out on me too. That's nice. But conveniently, I have a little hill here in front of me. I'm going to get behind this. And theoretically, we should be safe. There. But now I have a very good idea of where he is. So I'm going to head in that general direction. And hopefully I can find him before he finds me. And there he is. Fox 3. I actually saw him there. We're going to dive back down into the mountains. Yeah, I can see him over the mountains over there. A little black speck flying around. There's a little speck over that mountain over there. I'm going to head towards it here. And he's going to pop over here. Well, oh, there he is. Come on. Got him. Fox 3. He's about to have a bad day. R77 is not going to miss at this range. A splash. A splash 1 F-16. Alright. He never saw that coming. Mig-29, man. She is still deadly. One of the major limiting factors for the F-16 now is that the radar was kind of brought down to a normal level. In the past, it could see things at like 80 miles. And that allowed the F-16 to engage targets at very long distances. That's kind of been tamed down a little bit. As you know, the F-16 is in early access, so it's going to be constantly improved as ED goes along. So we should expect to see changes like that. The F-16 is not the dominant BVR fighter it once was. If you can get somebody on radar, it's extremely dangerous, you know, especially at 40, 50, 60 miles when he sees me. Probably not 60, but maybe 50 or 40 miles when he sees me on radar. He's got a very high probability of kill AMRAM that he can fire at me at those ranges, assuming that he's fast, of course, right? Got him locked up here. And once again, remember, we're going to try to fire a missile at him to drag him down. I want him to defend. There we go, Fox 3. And we're off. And I promise you he's fired at me too at this point. Yeah, the RWR is not indicating it, but you have to assume that he's fired. Because his missiles are in TWS. There he is, and I don't actually see a missile trail from him, so he may not have fired, but I'm not gonna, you know, take that chance. I'm not gonna recommit and then eat this AMRAM to the face. So I'm just gonna hold my crank, and if I hear the RWR, then I could break away. We've lost the lock now, so I'm gonna go ahead and recommit. If there was a missile, I would have heard it by now. So I may have launched on him before he managed to launch on me, which is quite the achievement in the MiG-29. Okay, got him right here. Pretty close here, inside of 25 kilometers. Fox 3. And once again, remember, constantly firing missiles at him to keep him busy. Keep asking questions until he can no longer answer and he dies. There he is now. Oh, we are very close to him. And see, he's busy defending. He has no idea exactly how close he is to the Mig-29. I mean, at this point, his only choice is to run away. He cannot turn around, which is what he's doing. He's trying to turn around Fox 3, and this is why he can't turn around. As he's about to find out here. And splash. Alright, there we go. Mig-29, man. She's a special little bird. Alright guys, let's do a quick little Tacview review here. We have 31 actual here, and he has fired a Fox 3 AMRAM at about 27 miles. And let me get those labels on. There we go. Okay, so he is at Mach 1.28, almost Mach 1.3. So he's tremendously fast. And I'm at Mach 1.14, which is, you know, fast-ish, but nowhere near what he's got. 1.3 is very different from 1.1, which is what I have here. And he fires this AMRAM at like 27 miles, so like inside the MAR he fires that thing. Which means I am in big trouble here, and then he cranks as you would expect him to. Drop the tank's Fox 3. This is outside of its max range. I had to fire that just to shoot something at him and scare him. You don't want to defend and not shoot something, because then he'll just come nose hot and kill you. So as I'm defending here, you see this AMRAM coming down. That thing is pretty dangerous, and you'll see I'm not doing some crank right now. It's too dangerous. I just start. Oh, and here's another missile launch at 13 miles. Like these are super dangerous missiles. And so I'm not cranking. I have to immediately dive down to denser air. So I just take the fastest route, which is straight down. And luckily that missile loses track. And you can see it didn't even have, even if it hadn't lost track, it probably wouldn't have had the energy. So you can see how effective it is to, if you're inside the MAR or something and you're a super dangerous situation, high altitude especially, you just dive straight down and go cold. You can see how effective that can be at defeating missiles that are, you know, super dangerous. Now anyway, that one is defeated, but this one is still dangerous, so I have to. Now I didn't know that there was a second one. You know, I thought it was just one super dangerous missile. So I also cover myself behind this hill here, which makes the RWR notification go away. So I think like, okay, I'm safe. So I come out of the mountain here and I recommit to the same bearing. I'm looking for him now. Remember that AWACS is also feeding me information, telling me where to look. And so we recommit onto our bandit here at 13-ish miles. And he is Mach 1.2 and I am just above Mach 1, so he's faster than me, which is one of the major advantages of the F-16. That thing stays fast almost all the time. Fox 3 from me, Fox 3 from him. Both of these missiles are now dangerous. His a little bit more than mine. AMRAM better range, better speed it was fired at. This R-77, it's dangerous if he stays nose hot, but he didn't. You can see him go cold, so that missile's going to be nothing. And once again, I have to hide behind a hill here and survive that AMRAM. And remember, my goal all the time is to close my distance. I'm trying to get closer and closer to him ruin his situational awareness and try to kill him like that. So here we have 11 miles, and I'm going to pop out of here. You can see he's looking the wrong direction. Here we go, 8 miles Fox 3, and now he is below Mach 1. You see he's pulling too hard on the stick here. He's like, look at that, 9G. But it's probably because he just got the RWR notification at this launch. He got the STT notification, single target track, that I put him into at 8 miles, and I fired that missile. So he's immediately panicking and trying to defend. And I'm not sticking up here to see what's going on. I don't know if he's fired another missile at me. I fire and I dip away. We're close enough that this missile doesn't need guidance from me. Its own radar can turn on and go find the F-16. I am just putting my head back down under the mountains here, letting that missile do the work. That missile is keeping him busy while I continue to close in on him. Right, this is the entire objective, ideally to the merge, you know, because I want to kill him. In real life, you probably wouldn't go to the merge. It would be a little bit too dangerous. And then so here, I'm kind of exposed. You can see I'm in the flat grounds, which is why I'm flying super low. And I get lucky enough that I see him above the mountains. And I get the lock, and we fire that R-77 at like 4 miles. Yeah, look at that. And that thing just tracks like no problem. And just smokes him above the mountaintop there. Alright, and that's how the Mig-29 beats the F-16. A little bit of deception. Alright. Okay guys, thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.